Single founder Spicejet has managed to fly the airline out of turbulence this past year. Spicejet has not just turned back to profitability, it's also seen an improvement in its on-time performance, load factors as well as market share. Shereen Bhan caught up with Ajay Singh to find out what the future holds for Spicejet.
Spicejet has managed to avert a crash landing thanks to this man, Ajay Singh, who flew in to rescue the airline he helped first launch. Today, Spicejet has delivered profits for the fourth straight quarter on the back of a reduction in costs and improvement in passenger load.
If I look at the total payables, when we took over the airline, they were close to 2,200 crores. This included the bank debt that was due and payments to vendors, etc. At this time, that number stands at close to 700 crores. EBITDA margins currently are in the low 30s, and we expect that we should certainly be able to sustain them and hopefully improve them.
With the financials improving, the airline is now focused on expanding its fleet and enhancing the depth of its network. Singh hopes to close its acquisition plan in the first half of the year.
It's a pretty exacting and detailed exercise. We don't want to rush it because these are orders which will live with Spicejet for years to come, and so we need to get it right. We hope to get it done soon, but I don't want to put an exact time frame to it. I've already said that this will be in excess of 100 planes.
While the fleet acquisition plan is yet to be finalized, Singh is certain of one thing. The current 520 rule must stay, and Ratan Tata's support for its abolition is wrong.
We have the greatest possible respect for Mr. Tata, but we believe that his views are he's an interested party here, and he's clearly his group is a shareholder in the two companies that are espousing. Of course we are, and we say this openly that we are. Now the issue really is that in terms of 520. Airlines that exist in India today, the carriers like Spicejet and Indigo and Go Air and Jet Airways, they have all been asked to serve for 5 years within the country and operate with 20 aircraft and fly to remote areas as a consequence of the route dispersal guidelines. You are saying now that, look, we are changing this rule, and now the new carriers that come in, including airlines that are clearly foreign controlled, which by the way is completely against Indian law and in fact against the law in pretty much every country around the world. For these carriers, you will change the rule and have them fly international without serving the domestic sector at all. We think that that is not fair.
While the civil aviation policy is yet to get cabinet approval, the flight path for Spicejet is certainly looking clear. With Shereen Bhan in New Delhi, in Mumbai, Surabhi Upadhyay.